Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077. I'm a bit upset with how people have been reacting to this game series. It's not as bad as people have been making it out to be, and the most recent patch update actually has fixed a lot of the issues, so... I don't know, sorry. Need to take a drink. A lot of issues have been going on with the Cyberpunk. It's been pulled from the PSN, which annoys the hell out of me. Because this game actually is a lot of fun. It's a lot of good. Not a lot of good. It's a lot of fun. There are bugs. It's annoying. There is some crashing issues, but they fixed a lot of it. Oh well, I just hope that CD Projekt is able to fix the game and get back on the store, and people give it a second chance. It's a lot of fun. It really is. But you're not here to hear me complain about what's going on. Let's get down to what I did off screen. So, this little bit goes out to one of my subscribers, Handsome Jack, because he loves it when I do this. Guys, I got a little bored. So let's go through with what I did. First, let's go to my menu. Oop. I'm level 40 with my street cred level 50. Bear in mind, level 50 is max for both of those. So, let's show the map. Zoom out. Alright, zoom in a little bit. So here are all the jobs I have left to do. There are a few little side things, but most of these are story or cars. There are a few, like this one right here, that are stuff I can do, but they're ones I wanted to show you guys because they're either very short or just kind of interesting. So, yeah. Everything else is just cars. So, yeah. Now let's go to open world stuff. This is the little turf wars and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. That pretty much sums up what I did off screen. It also explains why my stuff is like this. Alright. So here's my katana. My Ashura, which I need to actually make a new one of these. My Yukimura, which we're going to replace soon. My build, my costume, my armor. I like how I look. I look like a freaking bartender who works at a relatively nice upscale place, except for the pants and boots. That changed. Who drives a motorcycle home. I like it. I also got Johnny's pants. Found this randomly during a quest. Keep in mind that most of the iconics I've been able to get, as well as a bunch of the other side stuff, some legendary stuff, I have recorded. I'm waiting until I can find the rest of the sets to make into collection videos. Like, here's where we need to go to find the entire Nomad set. Here's where we need to go to find the entire Corporate set. Stuff like that. Here's where you need to find on the entirety of Johnny's set. So, you know, things like that. Got a lot of crafting stuff. So I'm going to point out a few things. Which one is it? This one do good? Sovereign, this will do. Okay. There are some iconic crafting specs you can find out in the world. Some of them I didn't know existed. And collected them accidentally while I was just out and about killing and looting. You can mostly find these during the, when you're running around and the Night City Police Department calls you saying there's some gang activity, break it up. You'll find them looted on someone's corpse. So keep an eye out for those. I do plan on doing a new game after this is done with a different starting story for Corpo. It's going to be something I'm doing off screen for fun. I'm going to record those crafting spec locations at that point in time. But for the most part, I can't really show those now. But I did find out that some of these can actually be put on your wall as a display inside your apartment in the storage room, Sovereign being one of them. So I'm really glad that that's actually a thing. But most of those are going to also be just stuff you get throughout the story. So, yeah. Other than that, that's all I did off screen. Oh yeah, I should probably go through my cyberware real quickly. Again, I got a little bored. Maxed out my core, got a bunch of little side fun stuff. I'm just going to go through these. If you want to read what they do, you can pause it and check it out. But it's going to take a bit of time to go through it all. but it mostly makes me immune to a lot of fun things. I've stopped using the Mantis Blades as much as I used to. These are basically going to be my oh shit weapon, pull them out, or it's going to be whenever I need to give up my weaponry for some stuff. Now, I found these, the legendaries, just I don't know where. I just randomly got them, and they're really cool. Now, you can make these if you level up your intelligence. Oop. Here we are. And in the quick hacking section. All you have to do is unlock these, and you can unlock the recipes as you go. Now, I found out too late that I can't respect attributes. I can only respect perk points. So, my next playthrough is going to be a little bit different. But I do like how this build turned out so far. Still have 10 more points I'm going to be getting. I'm not sure really what I'm going to put them into. Let's go! I want to get this on screen because this is actually kind of important. It's going to appear in the guide video I make for this weapon. But it's kind of important that I mention what this whole thing is about. This is one of the best pistols in the game. Load up, load up.
New fingerprints detected.
The fuck?
Increasing volume by 33%. New fingerprints detected.
What the hell are you?
User inquiry. Technical specifications. HJKE11 smart gun with built-in AI. Experimental model. Name. Skippy.
Guy by the dumpster. That's your owner?
Checking memory. Resources available. 100%. All files removed manually. Possible cause. Theft. Original owner. No data. Suggested solution. None.
I got one. I'll take you.
Processing request. No objections found.
Can I change your name?
No.
Why not? Considering I'm your new owner.
Increasing volume by 300%. No! Administrator rights are needed to complete that action. You do not have the required permissions.
You still got all your functions.
Running system diagnostics. Testing will take approximately 47 seconds. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum.
What are you doing?
I'm making the wait more pleasant with a soothing melody. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. Test successfully completed. The program Skippy version 0.01 alpha is running correctly.
Alright, so what can you do? Besides talk my ear off.
Primary feature, automated targeting. In case of critical threat to user, autonomous shooting capabilities. Please choose one of two operating modes. First mode, puppy-loving pacifist. I will aim at the enemy's lower extremities. Second mode, stone-cold killer. I will aim exclusively at the head.
Okay, so this is actually very important. We're going to choose puppy-loving pacifist mode because after a few kills with his gun, he'll switch permanently to the other mode. If you choose this first, he'll do headshots most of the time, but then he'll just do extremity shots, which are only good for pacifying enemies. We don't want that, so we're going to do puppy-loving pacifist mode first.
Well, guess I'll go with puppy-loving pacifist.
Adjusting settings. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum.
Ugh.
Selected mode, puppy-loving pacifist. Enjoy permanently crippling your enemies.
Alrighty then. So yeah, it's a good gun. Let's switch back to my sword. Don't need this anymore, even though it's probably going to be better. Yep, it's a little better. Dismantle. What do I have? Oh, didn't mean to do that. No. For when I actually get it. This. Alright, where is the. Put that in there. Alright. So, smart guns are actually really useful because they automatically aim and target. It's what my Ashura does, it's what my pistol does. I recommend them if you're having issues like I do with aiming down the sights.
Reason for firing? Unknown.
Also, Skippy will talk to us every so often now. It's great. Alright. So we'll worry about that later. Alright, we're going to go see Mama Wells and deal with Jackie's funeral. So sad. I like my double jump. Hop, hop. I made it a habit of jumping over streets just in case some car comes out of nowhere and hits me. It's happened a few times. Hop over that fence. There we are. The El Quixote Kojo.
The pool table? We got to get rid of it.
Mama Wells!
It's pretty massive.
V, nice to see you. Oye, sit. Sit. You want a beer?
Wouldn't mind one.
Salud. A lot of time has passed. How you been?
Hanging in there somehow?
Somehow. You could have come over for dinner. Nuestra casa es tu casa. But okay. We put it behind us. I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
Could help you with that.
Gracias, mi cielo. But I will manage. It's enough you come to say goodbye.
An ofrenda? What's that exactly?
Friends and family. We gather to celebrate the departed. Our memories of them. And we bring things they loved in life and might need in the after.
Sure some beer would be at the top of Jackie's list.
And there will be beer.
Want to take part in the ceremony, but want to do it the right way, in line with tradition. But something I'd lay by his casket that'd do justice to his memory. I don't got anything.
But your heart is in the right place, mi niña. Don't worry. It's symbolic. Look for something in his garage. His past is all there.
Jackie had a garage?
He used it for his motorcycle, mostly. But not so long ago he moved in. You'll find something there, I'm sure.
Won't mind me digging through his stuff?
No, mija. He's gone, and funerals are for the living, not the dead. Toma, take the key.
Thanks, Mama Wells.
Don't mention it, V. You have respect. I admire that. The garage is on Republic. Ahí te veo.
Alright. So, I only put the whole, what's an offender on there for those of you who haven't seen Coco. They do a much greater detailed explanation about that type of stuff. Hey, Misty.
Hi, V.
You here alone? This is not exactly the safest neighborhood in town, Misty.
I used to sit on the stairs when I was 10. 26 now. If anything was gonna happen, it wouldn't have taken this long.
What are you doing here?
Sitting and waiting. And yeah, waiting for him. Though I know he's never coming back. Lately, I've just been coming here to sit. An hour. Sometimes 2. I know it's gonk, it's just... I miss him. A lot. Wanna sit? Catch up?
Hardly gonk at all. Just... well, human.
I guess.
You know each other long?
Half our lives. Grew up in the same streets. Saw each other a lot, but just never got together.
Till a year back.
Yeah. Best darn year of my life.
Jack talked about you. A lot. Always saying how much you meant to him.
Did he really say that? I bet he used different words.
Maybe, but that's what he meant. I really believe that.
You actually got to know him. The real Jackie. Everybody else thought he was a goofball with a rough-hewn face and an edge. But they're wrong.
What did you see in him?
Let me tell you what he told me once. Told me he'd take a bullet for me. In an instant. Even if it'd kill him.
Spoken like a true Haywood boy.
A man. With dreams, ambitions. Only thing they cost him was his life. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
Mama Wells is having a send-off for Jackie. I need to find something he really cared about. Mind giving me a hand?
I'm not sure I should go in there, V.
Still too soon.
No, it's not that. Mama Wells and I aren't exactly on the best terms. She wouldn't want me touching any of his things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie'd want you here. That's more important. Come on.
Not wrong. Alright. Keep in mind it's the only time we can go inside the garage, so don't miss anything. If you want to take anything.
Love to poke around engines.
He was 15 when he first got on a bike.
Knowing him, it is a miracle he never wiped out.
Fair.
Looks like he swapped out the exhaust pipe.
What?
Advised him to do it. Right before the job.
So, I mentioned last time that I reset, and I had on high enough tech to mention that. Apparently he actually did it. That's actually really cool.
Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
Not wrong.
He said they're collectibles. They don't print them anymore.
It's definitely why they're up there, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Gotta be hanging here since 2020. Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he?
He called it his form of meditation. He used to say barbells are the best listeners. They understand all your problems and never give you gonk advice.
Fair.
Still full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
How come?
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica, va?
Basketball signed by Dante Gonzalez.
He was from Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante ran circles around him. I think he might have been the first kid to ditch the Valentinos.
Like Jackie?
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life. Dante's captain of the NC Blackouts now.
Anything else in here? Not that I can see. Oh,
For whom the bell tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times. Always right before a big job. He said the guy who wrote it was tougher than Morgan Blackhand.
You read it? Is it any good?
I never got the chance.
It'd be a good tribute for the Ofrenda, though.
It would be. We're actually going to take that next, once we get done with this area. That's going to be our tribute.
Oh, Jackie.
A mandala?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a long story.
Hey, you alright?
I'm so much better than alright. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place. A sand mandala would do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout, stronghold, something.
I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I did.
It's beautiful.
It's hideous. But it's also the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
So, a mandala is a diagram, chart, or geographic pattern that represents the cosmos, metaphysically or symbolically. A time microcosm of the universe, but originally meant to represent the wholeness and model of the organized structure of life itself and a cosmic design. That's actually kind of cool.
An aquarium?
It used to be Taco's.
And Taco was...
Miss Fish. A dwarf shark. Like, Minnie.
Sounds like a mighty expensive fish.
Oh, I don't think he bought it.
Fair.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Still sealed.
It's his lucky charm. One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
The founder of Senson Tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world. All owned by the 1%.
How did Jackie get this one?
Some shriveled abuela in Mexico sold it to him. Told him de Abajo had stolen her recipe.
I can see that.
Nice still.
Actually, there's a really good picture of her, too. I'm assuming that's a concept art of Misty.
Gotta be Jackie's dad.
Old school ganger. Valentino's, of course.
Did you meet him? Leather belt?
Oh, I only ever heard sort of a memento. His dad's. Used to beat both Jackie and his mom with it. Until one day, Jackie fought back. Kicked his butt. Told him he'd kill him next time. Old man was hospitalized and then he left.
Why'd he hold on to it?
In case his dad ever comes back.
Alright, we're gonna take the book.
Jack. Pure and simple.
Well, you got something for your ofrenda. But we could look around a little more.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Actually, V, I think I'll stay a while. Say bye to him here. Mama Wells wouldn't want me there anyway.
You gotta come, Misty. Got a right to be there.
I'd rather not get in Mama Wells' way. It's for family.
You were family to him.
I guess you're right. Thanks, V. So, shall we go?
Let's go.
You ever thought you might leave Night City?
Sure. Once upon a time, I even tried.
Seriously? Meaning...
Packed my bags and hopped on a plane to Nepal. Thought I'd stay there. After a week, I realized I couldn't live without the traffic outside my window and my neighbors hollering.
It's actually a true thing. People who grew up inside cities have trouble adjusting to country life or more open spaces with life with places they live in. I was lucky enough to grow up in a city and the country, so I'm used to both. There she is.
My deepest condolences. He was a fine boy.
That's a nice painting.
A few glasses.
De acuerdo.
Mama Wells.
V, it's good you're here. We're about to start. Sit down, please.
Hey, V.
Hey, Victor.
I thank you all for coming today. I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was, or lament about how much I miss him. Instead, I'll tell you a story. When he was about 19 years old, Jackie was in the Valentinos. They were at war with Maelstrom back then. I get a call from the hospital. They tell me he got shot 3 times, just by the heart. He was conscious when I get there. So many tubes coming out of him. He looked like a pulpo, like an octopus or something. He tell me, he said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me." And when I go, he take off his Valentino's ring. He swear he won't need it anymore. But he was not scared. He just didn't want me to worry. Descansa en paz, mi hijo.
Among the membership of the Night City Devils Boxing Club, we had this saying: make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm was a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard. I can still almost feel it. "12 rounds, buddy."
Me mandó Camporta. Lamenta no estar aquí. Todavía le quedan 4 años que cumplir. Me pidió que leyera esto. Recuerdo cuando Jackie se nos unió. Era un niño fuerte. Cuando decía que iba a hacer algo, cumplía. Tenía honor. Podría haber llegado lejos. Mis condolencias a la familia. Que descanse en paz.
Anyone else?
I often think back to the first time me and Jack met. I'd been hired to drive him and some contraband across the border. He'd bought some goods, klept from Arasaka. Top secret. Priceless. A lizard. And I remember what he said then. That I came from a place where everyone's family. So, he must be too. Jackie Wells. An honorable man. He placed principles first and stuck hard to them. Once he set his mind on something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, "Chica, the one thing we can't do is be afraid of others." For his loved ones, he'd sacrifice his life without hesitation. But most importantly, Jack Jackie loved life and had no fear. Heart on his sleeve, he didn't overthink things, he just went for it. Thought he was bulletproof. And that he'd become legend at the afterlife. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes of some powerful people. If he's watching, bet just about now he's flipping them all the bird. When you go to war as a boy, you have a great illusion of immortality. Other people get killed, not you. Then, when you are badly wounded the first time, you lose that illusion. Rest easy, June.
I would like to say a toast. Por mi hijo. Thank you for your kind words, Vi. I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful ofrenda we gave him.